which is going to bring us up to the Cincinnati Reds. Now, a lot of talk about the Cincinnati Reds. A lot of cappers like this team. Some cappers are on the other side of this. And the Cincinnati Reds sitting right here in the definite probably number 3 spot still, this year. Is this the Reds' year to turn it around? Is this the type of growth or things coming together that I'm looking for in a team that was a bottom tier to come up better?
Yeah, I really like the Reds this year. We'll just start with the rotation again. Luis Castillo, solid. Sonny Gray, solid. They obviously added Trevor Bauer last year during the season. And Anthony DeSclafani they have as the 4. So a little fact here, Bauer and DeSclafani are free agents after this year. So they have a lot of I think they'll pitch better. They'll try harder because they're trying to get paid next year. Right. And then they did sign Wade Miley as the 5-starter to a 2-year deal away from the Astros. Their bullpen is good still. They added Pedro Strop from Chicago. Then they got Amir Garrett, Mike Lorenzen, and Iglesias. Now, where the real key additions are their bats here. They signed Mike Moustakas away from the Brewers in the division. They added Nick Castellanos, and they added Japanese outfielder Shogo Akami to a 3-year, $21 million contract. And he's slotted to bat first in the lineup. So it's going to be Akami, Votto, Eugenio Suarez, Mike Moustakas, Nick Castellanos in the 5, and then 6, 7, 8 is Winker, Freddie Galvis, and whoever they have at catcher, Tucker Barnhart, is slotted right now. So this team, my projections has them 85.5 wins. I have them winning 85, winning the NL Central. So if your book allows Cincinnati, if your book allows a bet to make playoffs, I know some have that, some don't. I would maybe wait a little bit for the Reds to stumble a little bit out the gate and then hammer them to make the playoffs at plus 400, whatever exactly that number's at. But I know you have them to win the division?
To win the division, we got them at plus 300.
Plus 300. Like, that might even be worth it right there.
Well, one of these top 3 are going to be worth it because, like I said, at least you're getting plus 225 with taking St. Louis.
Yep.
But let me look at the situation right here. Now, this is one I learned from the great Flipper 13 is that on this one right here, we got an over under at 85.5 right here. Now, last season, they were under 79.5 by 5 wins. So they're talking about a huge advancement right here. And like you mentioned, the proof is in the pudding with the lineup that they have now, with the bats that they have to go along with it. Everything should match up, like I said, but sometimes the song is not as good as it sounds when you record it, when you actually play it on playback. So recording this song right here, it sounds like a winner, all the way right here, and everybody's on the over 85.5, which is you actually almost what 10 plus wins. Yeah, you actually 11 more wins out of a team last year that underperformed on a lower margin. So with your number being where you say you have it 85, according to Great Flipper 13, this is definitely a situation where you take the under because you're going to have more value with the under because in your lap and when they take a sink down, and you should cover that one right there being under.
I like that look. Yeah. If anything, I'm not going to bet the under over on the Reds, but that would be a nice look.
Yeah, you want to try to get the under right there so you can ride that out because we can't predict the unpredictables, and the book is trying to predict it according to what they predicting, and they're not looking at injury like that. An injury on a team like that that's coming together at this point, injuries could be a major setback for them, So that's my look on that one right there. Cincinnati Reds jumping on up.
Preview. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118
Sports Talk. What up, though? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.